Well, somebody died, guys. So you know what that means. It's time to publicly shame and grandstand and then act like the moral superiority that you are because Hulk Hogan's dead. So here's where all the people who don't like bullying and stuff come out to bully the dead. That's right. Just like Cuntaholic does. These fucking disgusting pigs. Hulk Hogan's legacy, a complicated affair. He's dead. Either say nothing or talk about the guy, the wrestler. The reason you're here is because of him. You disgusting freaks. I really hate these nasty pigs, especially the UK ones now. They're fucking filthy disgusting. Especially this big fat troll fuck of a person.
Hulk Hogan passed away at the age of 71. Since the announcement, you have no doubt seen a wide range of tributes online, many point blank stating their heartbreak or ambivalence to his passing, some preempting glowing memories with cautious subtext.
That's called being a weird pussy. Is that what that's called? It's called don't say anything, or, you know what I mean? Let's be honest.
It's an understatement to say that Hulk Hogan's legacy in wrestling is complicated.
It's an understatement to say that Hulk Hogan's legacy in wrestling is complicated. So you are so scared to even say that, like even complicated doesn't describe it, right? So you're too much of a pussy to actually even say what you think it is, which I don't know what that means, but that's interesting, right? So like, why are we treating, this is the reason we're here, Hulk Hogan. He's not Chris Benoit who killed his family and child. Chris Benoit was a small little part of wrestling one time. Hulk Hogan literally created the juggernaut that we're all in right now. You wouldn't be here if there was no Hulk Hogan, most likely. But now we're going to sit here and say, his affairs where his wrestling impact was complicated. Why don't you go allow a bunch of people to rape women in your country and then cover it up and not care about it? How about that? You censorship freak of a country, weirdo, big-eyed, owl-looking fucking incel bastard. Okay? I hate people like this. They will kill their friends for $1. These are the type of people that will throw you under the bus in a second and treat something minuscule or slightly questionable morale with the vein of, oh, they're Hitler. Wait a minute, this is the guy, aren't these the guys that threw Adam Blampier under the bus? Because Adam Blampier got into some sexy time in some emails with some girls. He wanted to make out with some chicks, and he talked to his fans and about like doing it. And that was like, oh my God, the worst thing ever in the world. These people are freaking insane. I can't wait for wrestlers to die so I can make a video and then grandstand on my high horse like I'm a great person and they're bad. I'm here because of them, but I'm going to do that. Chris Benoit was a small part of wrestling, but he killed his whole family. And yet, I swear to God, they talk about him in a better light almost than Hogan. Hogan said something that was leaked in private, which, by the way, is worse. If it was in public, it wouldn't have been as worse. It's actually worse that it's in public what Hogan said, because that's weird that he would say that in private. Like, I've said a lot of crazy stuff in public, but I don't say things in private. So I get that you don't like that and that was bad. And a lot of people obviously were, you know what I mean? Like I was too. I was shocked about what Hogan, whatever. But this is the day. Here we go. The guy's dead. And instead of just talking about the wrestling legacy and then somewhere down the line, maybe review, no, it's all about got to make it complicated right from the beginning. It's really difficult to talk about this guy, guys, but you're a pussy, coward. Chelsea Green was bullied off of social media. By the way, if you got bullied off of social media, you're a fucking weak person. Anyway, Chelsea Green virtue signals and hangs out with all these woke people. and then she gets bullied off of social media by them. Because, see, they're the ones that want to come after you and that will kill you and that will attack you, and they're the ones that say bullying's bad and, oh, someone might kill themselves. Well, you are the ones that pile on people when you don't like them, and then you're the ones that say that's bad. It makes no sense whatsoever. It's complicated. It's complicated. What's complicated is what a sleazy piece of shit you are. That's what's complicated. This is just... The guy just died. He just died.
Going to take a look at Terry Bollea, and we're going to ask the question, can the art and the artist be separated in this situation? We're starting, but certainly not ending, with why Hulkamania became so powerful.
Can the art and the artist be separated in this situation? If it couldn't be, then why would you be here talking about him? Why would you talk about Chris Benoit? Why would you talk about this if it couldn't be? These people, man, they're sick. They are sick. There's nothing wrong with... It's just, you knew this was coming when the guy... It's unbelievable that this is happening. It happened the last year to the guy, right? Mostly because Hulk Hogan supported Trump, right? That's like the biggest thing. That's the real reason why it's happening. If he didn't support Trump, people would have kind of like not done this. That's the crazy thing. If he didn't support Trump, it would have been a smaller group of people that were mad at him, and people would have kind of ignored whatever. But the Trump thing sent people into, ooh. It's just so crazy, man. I obviously think Terry Bollea, like, for a while, what you know what I mean, is a very bizarre, person. But, like, Hulk Hogan, let's go. Let's just talk about Hulk Hogan. You know what I mean? But no, they have to have this big debate because they're afraid of being canceled because them talking about him is against their rules. And they're afraid of being canceled, just like Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green said something nice because somebody died, right? I would say those same things. Like she's now being attacked by people, so she left social media because these are the witch burners. These are the people that burn the village that say the witches are here. Oh my God, the witches! Oh, they're evil. You're a witch. These are the mob mentality people that call people witches, and now it's Nazi. Everybody's a Nazi now. Everybody's a Nazi now. Guys, I've been a Nazi 900 times, according to people. You know what I mean? You're a fucking Nazi. My grandfather beat the Nazis, so I don't think so. My grandfather killed the Nazis. What did your grandfather do? See, I'm from America. We defeated the Nazis. They're in Germany. The Nazis were in Germany. This is America. We defeated the Nazis. We ended the war. We killed the Nazis. So calling me a Nazi is fucking hilarious. But you're a moron retard person who's probably 25 years old or younger. So, like, that's funny. And you also call me an incel. But I looked up what incel means, and incel means, like, you're a solo person hiding in the shadows and you don't have a wife and kids and shit like that. Oh, I've got three kids and a wife. Oh, guess what? I've got 3 kids and a wife, and my grandfather defeated the Nazis. And what did you do? Probably nothing, and your parents are heroin addicts, or you don't have a dad, and you're fat, and you eat shit like this guy. You sit in a fucking basement all day and you cry online about injustices that you don't even understand. That's what you do. Meanwhile, Hulk Hogan built the business that you're talking about. Pathetic. You want to call Hogan out for some things? Go ahead. In other videos and other times, go ahead. The day he dies? That's interesting. The day he dies. Oh, his life is complicated, but, you're a pussy. You're a straight-up pussy. You fucking loser pussy. You can put on some fucking dress jacket over your stupid fucking t-shirt all you want and pretend to be a reporter. You're not a reporter. You're not a fucking video. You're just a fucking piece of shit. Okay? I don't care what the fuck jacket you put on. You fucking fake fuck. You lazy turd. You couldn't even put a dress shirt on and dress pants and a tie. No. You gotta, let me just throw this button up over my fucking t-shirt that probably says I take it in the ass on the back. Yeah, good job, bro. You whining baby bitch. I'll never watch the rest of this because I don't care. Because of the weird beginning part, the trigger warning, if you will, for all the crybaby, white knighting, pussified men out there who needed a little trigger warning at the beginning, guys. Are you going to be okay? It's complicated, guys. Ask Chelsea Green how it's complicated is working out for her. Chelsea Green, you might have gotten death threats the last couple of days. And Chelsea Green, you might have left Twitter X because you're scared and needed a break. But Chelsea, when your career's over and you die, or Zack Ryder kills you both in a car accident, God forbid, trying to drive to an action figure convention very fast, when that happens and you guys are dead, I'm going to come on the air and I'm going to say, man, Chelsea Green, first of all, let's say it's complicated. See how disgusting that sounds and terrible that sounds? What I just said? Now realize it's the same thing this guy just said. Okay? It's fucking ridiculous. And these people literally attacked Chelsea Green. And Chelsea Green is finding out when you sleep with these trolls, and I don't mean sleep with them like she's sleeping with Zach. I'm not calling Zack Ryder I'm not calling Matt Cardona a troll. I'm saying when you lay around with these type of trolls and you pander to these type of trolls, they eventually will eat your fucking throat. And I feel bad for Chelsea Green because she might actually just be a good person. Chelsea Green might just be a good person who's trying to spread like good vibes and comedy. And I love Chelsea Green, by the way. I love her on TV. Like, she's great. I think she's trying to do the right thing and be a positive person and everything. And unfortunately, these disgusting people attack her. And she doesn't understand that a lot of these people are the sickest people out there. And they pretend to be good people. So you're hanging out with them thinking, yeah, these people are like me. Everybody believes in good vibes and happiness and let's have a good time and shit. Well, no, they're some of the worst people out there, and they pretend to be that way so that they can hang around weaker people, so they can get over on weak people. So just disgusting what they did to Chelsea Green. I also think Chelsea Green is a bit disgusting for her saying, it's complicated and I'm learning every day. I'm learning every day. You're learning every day what to conform. When you say things like, I'm learning every day, that basically means that you're allowing yourself to be programmed. You're bending the knee and being programmed every day, which leads to death, and it leads to just disgusting behavior by human beings. Over the past forever, if you look into history and leaders and just torture and just, ways that countries were conquered and people were conquered, it's by people just saying, oh, I'm conforming, please, I'm conforming. Being a coward, conforming and coward, both C words. And Chelsea Green as well. We got the triple C going on here. Don't conform. Don't be a coward. Stand up for yourself. Go back on X and say, fuck you if you don't like what I said. Unfollow me, bitches, because I'm hot and maybe too hot for you to handle. And I know a lot of you guys are living in a basement, didn't have a dad probably, and wouldn't know what a woman's body looks like if there wasn't the internet. So strap in while I strap on. And me and Matt Cardona make babies, and I make money that you'll never see in your lives. Like, I don't know. These people will never know what it's like to be a free thinker. Never know what it's like. The weird thing is they think they're the free thinkers, but they're not. That's the crazy thing. That's the wild thing. See, I'm not afraid to call everybody out and anybody out. I'm not afraid to be wrong. I've been wrong. You need to do that. Stop being a coward. Don't bend the knee to troll bag people like this. And anybody who says, I'm learning every day. If you're learning every day, like as far as like learning every day, we're all learning every day. I mean, every day we learn things. No doubt about it. But if you say I'm learning every day in the vein of like, Oh my God. Oh. Like you're scared and a coward, and I'm learning every day to be better. I don't know. That's a different learning every day. That's a dangerous learning every day. And you're playing into the danger when you do that. Kind of like James Gunn, when the director of Superman, James Gunn, he loved all the people being canceled. He loved it. He laughed at people being canceled. He had a great time until he was canceled for saying weird things about sucking kids' dicks and things like that. That was weird. But then suddenly, he was a victim, and I'm innocent. Why are they canceling James Gunn? Oh. Because they'll come for you eventually, you virtue-signaling loser people. Because nobody's perfect, so stop holding everybody to the standards of that. I'm Joe Cronin, and the world are becoming a bunch of pussies. I'll see you later. Support me down below. Leave a comment.